Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Believe it or not, a whole lot of individuals say, you know what? I'm about that life. Fast money, even some individuals say, you know what? Have my own apartment. Some individuals say, you know what? I have a mini, I have a condo. Some individuals say, you know what? I have a mini mansion. Some individuals say, you know what? I have a mansion. Imagine that. Having a mansion. But it's like this right here, believe it or not. Going out of your way to commit crimes. For example, you have a house, mansion, all these other type of great stuff. But if you're a real criminal out there in the streets, it's inside another individual's name, if you know what I mean. Keep in mind, real criminals don't work. They don't pay taxes. All they do is make money. Making that money, but most of the things that they obtain or have, unfortunately, is through the next person. Helping them out. Imagine that. I don't know, bro. Let's not get into that. But what we're going to get into, the life of criminal, believe it or not, sounds good, but there's a lot that comes along with it. I remember a friend of mine told me, you know what? I was taking a shower with this girl that I met. Beautiful young lady. And he said, it was a long story, but I'm going to make the story so fast right now. Imagine that. Imagine telling a fast story from a long story. But I was thinking about getting, let's not get into that right now. Well, actually, you know what? If you become a member of my channel, you get a long story of my videos. So if you never thought about it, think about it right now. Subscribe to my membership. That's what I really get down, full details of what I'm talking about. But let's get back to it. So you have individuals, for example, Big Meech. I heard someone say Big Meech said he's a billionaire when he was locked up. Imagine that. Imagine being a billionaire being locked up. But unfortunately, the best way to tell an individual, you know what? You're just a regular man. Send that man to jail. Right now, Big Meech is out. He's free. In a sense, but not fully. Big Meech went out his way to commit crimes, to basically start living life like a real criminal. Real criminals get told what to do and told what not to do. Believe it or not, that's how real criminals live their lives. Even though Big Meech said he was a billionaire, maybe he was, I don't know. But I promise you this right here, one thing I do know for certain right now, Big Meech doesn't have that luxury of doing what he wants to do whenever he wants to do it anymore. That was a thing in the past. One thing about living a criminal lifestyle, you live real good for a little while, a few years. Could be between 5 and 10 years. or 10 to 20 years. I don't know how long. But one thing I do know, once that party stop and get into reality, you have to be told what to do now. Doesn't matter your age. Like, for example, Big Meech is almost 60 years old right now. And he has to be told what to do. He has to ask for permission to do, I don't know. Maybe he has to ask for permission if he wants to make an egg. Imagine that. Imagine have to ask for permission if you want to make an egg. Or if you want to walk. Take one, if you want to walk down the street. So you used to be a billionaire, and now you have to ask to walk down the street. That's a crazy life to live. But believe it or not, a whole lot of individuals live like this. They become, once you go the way you commit crimes, in your own mind, I'm the man. But once you go behind the bars, you commit those crimes, they let you out. For some strange reason, some individuals want to go back. Let me not say that. Normally, the real down individuals want to go back. No friends, no family, no nothing. All they want to do is sit in the cell and just, fart. That's it. But some individuals, for example, Big Meech, you want to come out right now. His reputation has been tarnished. Imagine that. Imagine having a tarnished reputation. Because individuals saying Big Meech is free, before he's supposed to be free. They said Big Meech only did about less than 20 years. Imagine that, being a notorious drug dealer doing less than 20 years. You have to admit, that's kind of suspicious. Suspicious. Speech impediment. But what do I know? It does seem kind of strange though. But either way, Big Meech, he was a billionaire, making a whole lot of money. Now he's free right now. He has to be told what to do. He's a baby. Baby, grown man, baby. They said Big Meech, his teeth was rotten. Doing all those, pills and drugs. Living that party lifestyle, his teeth was rotted. He went and got his teeth done over. But he's still being celebrated. Imagine that. You know the reason why he's being celebrated? Because he just corrupted everything. Well, check out his story. But let's get back to the real facts. The real facts, I told you before my last video. If you never get a chance, check it out. Go check it out right now. Big Meech is still behind the bars. Mentally. He probably go out do A, B, and C. That's it. But they're breaking this grown man down. Now he has to live like a little boy, like a baby. He can't go to the clubs anymore. He can't do anything anymore without talking to his parents, which is the authorities. Imagine that. He said, hey mommy, is it okay if I get a popsicle? Unbelievable. But that's what really happens with these tough guys. They go out of their way to commit crimes, just to start saying, hey mommy, is it okay if I get a popsicle? They have to ask for permission for everything they do. Imagine that. Imagine that. I said, grown man, baby. Big Meech. I said, he can't go to the club right now. He has to be home by a certain time. He probably got to be home by 8 o'clock. I mean, I don't know. It's 8:50 or not 8:30. I know I don't think it's later than that. So, but don't forget, Big Meech said he's a billionaire. Billionaire baby. That's life for gangster, believe it or not. Because once you go your way, commit crimes, and these authorities get you, it's, come here, boy, come here, come here, come here. You don't want to be a good boy? I'm going to tell you what to do. What? You want to commit crimes? Okay. That's fine. You can do that, But I'm going to get you. And moving forward, you can't go out after 8 o'clock at night. If you do, you know where you're going, right? You're going back behind the bars. Big Beach, and you know what? I don't want that. Don't forget, I'm just talking. They say crime don't pay. F Service TV, but I see him do it. Though. The best of the best will do it. Go out of your way to commit crimes just to be home by 8 o'clock at night. Don't forget, you're a grown man. Almost 60 years old. You might as well say you're 100. Imagine that. A 100-year-old man have to be told, want to go to bed, want to go in at night. Life of a gangster.